Right, good morning everyone. Now, I did say I was going to come back and do a miniature project, and I'm sorry for those who want to see me doing flowers constantly, but I've got lots of people that like seeing other things as well. Now, what I've got here, when it's a small, between 1920 and 1950 garage. So I bought these, if you remember, lots of different things. So you're going to need some old vintage cars. Now, I may put a kit together for somebody else to enjoy and try it as well. First of all, I just want to share this with you. Buttons. Make large buttons for your crafting. I'm going to be coming and showing you how to do those using different coloured card and fabric. So that's another tutorial that's going to come shortly. For this one, I'm going to need, and I will be using, chipboard. This is like a thick chipboard, but flexible, and corrugated card as well. So I'm just going to draw it and let you see roughly what I mean. So this is my plan. So you can imagine it. I'm going to have a building like that. It's going to have a couple of windows in. I mean, I'm only quickly doing this for you. So it's going to be like that. Might have a doorway in there. It's going to have large doors in here, obviously. Might do one open. Like that. Probably done out of different thicknesses of chipboard with gaps between, so it looks like wood. I'm going to have a sign across here. It's going to say garage, which I'm going to use letters for that. I'm going to have a couple of wall lamps here, which we'll be using bead caps for. Maybe like that sort of thing. And then there's going to be signs, of course. We need different signs everywhere. Shell, I don't know, oil, and whatever. I might even do a unit, actually. I might even do a unit here. So obviously we're going to have the vehicle here, and I'm just doing a really quick sketch. Might have it like a truck sort of thing. You know what I mean. It's going to be some sort of some form of a truck, and obviously it'll have windows. That's what these are going to be for. So they'll be, but these won't be new like this. They'll be. I'm going to have to destroy some of them, take some of the wheels off. I may have a selection of tyres here, you know, and one stood up on its end like that. There'll be gravel, there'll be grass, there'll be pathways. I might have a tree stuck here or two. I just have it more thingy. So there'll be grasses here like that. Just bits like that. And then this, I might have some bushes or something here. All this will be gravel. I might have somebody under the car working on it. I've got the legs for that. There might be a jack or, you know, something to pump the car up with. Bits and bobs of tools laying about. You know. So that's the kind of thing I'm going to do. So you get the idea. I've got the idea and the picture in my head. I just have to transfer it into a project. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, and this is going to be the walls. I'm going to use this for the walls of the garage. And then I'm going to add the wood to it. Now I have lots of these. So I'm going to be using some of those. I may use the wider ones for the doors as well, because 4 of those make a door. I might need more than that actually. Let me just see. Actually, I might use the foam for that instead of that. So the garage doors is going to be something. I'm going to have to fix them on. Yeah, do I want to fix them on or these on? No, I'm going to fix those on, I think. We can use those for other things. Okay. So this is how big my garage is going to be. That's the forecourt. So the building's going to be hanging off here, which is... I'm not going to have one that's deep. Hang on. Right. Now, I've gone off. That's the whole size of the garage. But I've gone off and I've drawn, just quickly, some bits and pieces that I'm going to have to make. Because like I say, the only thing I'm buying are these, but these now have to be destroyed, unfortunately. I don't know how. Oops. See, like the tyres are going to have to come off. I have to make a unit for it. That's going to have to go up on a ramp. I'm going to destroy some of it. I do need to be able to get bits and pieces off it. Sorry. Where did that go, Joey? I've got Joey with me today. Oh dear. You stay there, boy. Yeah, so, you know, there's just different things I'm going to have to... Oh, this has got more tyres on it. To be honest, I'm not sure if I'm going to use these or the more modern ones. I just have to be able to take everything apart. Oops, don't lose them. And I do have some bits and pieces I can use. Yes, I know it's a shame to break them, but I have to in order to use them. I'm going to try and, yeah, separate them, you see. Unfortunately. Lay down, hon. See, like that. And then whatever's holding that in, I can get that bit out. There we go. Look at that. So that's going to be great. Just break a few of these apart, you see. Yeah. And it's going to give me lots of different things to play around with. So, oh, I've got a ladder. I wanted a ladder. That'll need painting up. Some different wheels. Now, this is different era to that, so I'm just going to take the wheels, that's all. And we'll just have to suck it up. If they look like they're from a different era, I can stack these. I know people going, oh, how dare you do that? Well, in order to do what we've got to do a lot of things we don't want to do. Let me just see if I can... Let me go get my pliers. Right, I've just found this little box to start putting some of these scrap bits in. Even the ladders. And that looks dirty and old. So we can do that. I'm not sure what I'm going to be putting in yet. I don't think I need them actually. I've got enough there to play around with. I might use this actually. I just might use the hot glue for now. And see how we go. Now where's the bit I broke off? I have to make sure we get this right. I don't want those yet, do I? That's it. So all I'm going to do now is to chop the top off. Yeah. Right, I'm just filming. Hey? Yeah. You need to read the instructions, he said. Okie dokie. So I'm just going to move that out of the way. Now I'm going to cut this here. Like that. So I need to do it about that. Just do a little bit lower that. See, like that? Not fussed about that bit, you're not going to see any of it. Just peel all that back. When it's on, you're not going to see it. Move that out of the way. And just separate the two doors. Like that. I did get a splinter. Oh, I've got it out. Went right in my finger. Just going to undo that, and then we just slice that across there. And I'm just going to peel that back. See, like that. And I've got a perfectly good door. Same on this side. And peel that back. That's it. And take that off. Right, so that's good. That worked. So they're the bottom. They're going to be like that, a little bit worn. I've just got to now take this off. Now I'm using my normal knife, so I have to be careful. Because I don't want it. See, I can do that. And just take that off like that. I'm going to use my pliers, and it doesn't matter if it comes off rough. The rougher the better, to be honest. Like that. So I'm fine with that. Okay, and we just snap off what we don't want. There's nothing wrong with these as doors. You're not going to see the back of them because they're going to be, well, one's going to be open, but it'll be on the side. When you're looking at the project, you won't actually see it. You know that it's and it's going to be painted on both sides anyway. See, like that. So we want them a little bit rough at the top. I'm going to do that a little bit more. Okay, so that's the doors done. for my garage. Okay, now I need to put some strips on there with holes in, like the hinge sort of thing. So I'm going to use the same chipboard, and I just need to cut myself some thin strips. Okay, and I can make the door from that, the handle for the door as well. So what I've got to do with this now is to, in these corners, and I know that they're not straight. Let me just see if I can, actually, that will bug me. Let's see if I can cut this straight. A little bit better than that, that's it, that'll do. It was just bugging me. Right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to attach this on here. So I now need to mark that there. And then, yeah, I'm going to just attach it here, just to level that bit off. And then I need the same here. I'm going to put it on with the right, like I said, I just need to add this little bit on. And like I say, I'm just using the glossy accents, but I have got the wood glue somewhere. I need to find what I've done with it. So I put that on there like that. And then I just need to glue on there. I need to cut that there, and I'm going to cut it there. Okay. I will find my wood glue. So that's like, oops, now. Good job it's that type of glue that I can move about. That will dry perfectly, that will be fine. And somewhere around here I have a couple of clamps that I'm just going to press down on there. And do that one. That'll do that. I also need one here. I'm going to do one here. And then cut a strip. I'm not even measuring it, see if it's level. I'm going to do that there. Oops. Like that. We'll just let that dry. like that. And we're going to do the same on this side. And let's just see if we can clamp this. I can cut it off if I need to. If I need to trim them down, you know, I can cut them off easily. That's not a problem. And that one I might do anyway. See, like that? Done. Right, so I'm just going to let those dry. And then we need to start marking out where it looks like I'm going to put the little nuts. Now, the only thing I'm going to use is this. So I'll show you. It's just, it just clamps them down really quickly. Okay, so I'm going to use this as the silver nut, like that. And it makes like a little ridge, can you see? Like a mound. If it soaks in and we can go over it again, that's not a problem. But it should soak like that. I still might need to cut that end off. That's it. There. See, like that. Might just cut that end off because it's bugging me now. Let's get rid of that one. But that's it. I'm just going to go over them again just to give them a bit of height. I leave them to one side, and I don't know if you can see what I mean. Can you see the way they're raised? And they will be painted silver or black. It'll be black on silver. So yeah, that's the done. Oh, I can do the handle. Now for the handles, I'm just going to have wire. So I now need to mark and use my spike to drill where I want the handles to go. So I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to have long handles on my garage door. Like that. And roughly have them... I mean, the door's going to be open, so you're not going to see it perfectly. But I want them roughly the same, don't I? And that should do the wire. So, I've got some wire here. And yes, it'll all be painted and sorted. So I just need to cut 2 pieces of wire that I need. And remember, I bought my little pin board. Now I don't want to mark those. Let's just get rid of these. Whoops-a-daisy. So I do need to make sure that these two pieces are the same length. And they're not, but they will be. It is soft wire, so it's easy to manage. Now what you do is, you take this little, is it that way, I can't remember, that way. Take your little pegs out. So I'm just going to use one there. I've got to match them up with the width. That's one there and one. That'll do. Then you take your wire and you're able to bend your wire. Right. Now I can then cut them. Do you know what? My fingers are they're cold actually. We've just had a new boiler fitted. Unfortunately, our boiler broke and we've been 4 days without any heating. And when you're just recovering from a cold, that's not very good. And they're doing another one, it's same street, 2 doors up from me. They seem like the boilers are all breaking. But mine was 10 years old. So, or ours should I say, not mine. Right, okay. So, I know I could have bent them with the pliers, but I wanted to get them exact. And that's what my little machine, my little thingy was for. Not machine, you know what I mean. Right, so I might need to just slightly alter these now. So that's that one. This one seems a little bit squarer, to be honest. Anyway, let's just see. Now they're far wider than what I needed. I don't know why. I'm going to have to... Oops, I've just done that, sorry. Yeah. That's what it needed. Somebody with some brains. Okay, we need to do the other side the same without destroying it. I've upset that now. I'm going to have to put that one back in. But that worked. So, now I need my little mats because they've got to dry. And I don't want them drying to that. That would be no good, would it? So, let me just put this one back in because I disturbed one of those. Okay. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is to fit these door handles in. Like perfect. Now that one's the one that needs to be brought in a bit, didn't it? Like that. That's it. That's my pair of... That way. No, there's something wrong there. Yes. So that's how we've done the garage door. Now these will have stickers on for, you know, it is a garage after all. But that's the garage doors. On the reverse, I'm going to be putting a band across. In fact, I could do that now while it's drying. Just hang on. Yeah, I just wanted to, let me just put all these away. Sort this out because it needed doing and I needed it to start and dry for me to move on. Because we're going to make these doors first. I'm going to share how I colour them and everything. And then what we're going to do is to go on to making the units for outside and the gas pumps and things like that. So it's going to be a long process. I am going to share that with you. And yeah, but this we can at least attach on there some hooks and we can hang things from the inside. So that's one of them. I just need to cut some more. I don't really want them in the way. Let me just cut this. Let's cut a piece off. And then we're going to slice it. Just thick enough to add some wires on. And it'll be just bent wire. But we'll make hooks from them. Yeah, so we're going to do that. You know, overalls. I'll make some overalls and whatnot to go on it. So that's that side as well. Like that. Yeah. Now I'm just going to dab on here a bit of glue which will secure that side, and it will lay flat, but that'll be great, you know. They're just like little hooks, little hinge things from the inside. So I don't want to do anything at the bottom of them, I don't need to, but that is that's the door, the doors to the garage. My patina, and I'm using the Pentart patina liquid. Just want to make sure I don't spill it everywhere. And all I'm going to do while it's drying is to colour it. Okay. Yeah. I'm just going to leave those to dry now. And like we say, there's the doors for my garage. Like I say, the doors are done. I'm not going to do the building just yet, but we will be building all the other bits and pieces. So that is part 1. Come back tomorrow for part 2. Hope you have a nice evening. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.